And I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. Well, we are back with session 4 here for your upcoming IBPS PO mains and clerk mains examination, right? So today again we will be checking out few reasoning questions, miscellaneous questions, puzzles, seating arrangement, critical reasoning, input output, right? All those type of questions we will be doing today. But before that, one small request to everybody, that is please share the stream once with your friends as well so that they know that the class is started. Okay? एक बार जल्दी से सबके साथ शेयर कर दो सेशन को। तो चलो जल्दी से शुरू करते हैं आज का सेशन। वैसे भी वीकेंड पे वी हैव योर क्लर्क मेंस एग्जामिनेशन, so let's quickly have a look at different types of questions which we can expect in our upcoming exam, right? But before that, I hope everybody has already subscribed to the official channel of Oliveboard. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से कर लो, and also download the app for Oliveboard if you have not downloaded it yet. Okay. Good evening, Sapna. Good evening, everyone. So, chalo, let's have a look at the first question. The first question is there on your screen. Quickly have a look at it. Good evening, everyone. Chalo, pehla question आपके सामने है. This is based on two parts, right? You can see here. चलो जल्दी से इसको try करिए. Let's see how it has to be done. So you can see this is the initial arrangement here. यहाँ पर दो part है इस question के. Okay, Shravani, very good evening. So there are two parts to it. First, you have to find the initial arrangement, that is as per the hints given in here. Okay, and then we will check out the final arrangement, that is how do we arrange them finally here. Okay, using the hints given in here. Okay, so पहले तो चलो initial arrangement निकालो. Let's see how that has to be done here. Let's try. Good evening, Neeraj. Good evening, everyone. Chalo, try this out very quickly. Good evening. एंड ऑल दोज हु आर वाचिंग इट लाइव, प्लीज सेशन को लाइक जरूर कर देना, ठीक है? जल्दी से सब लोग लाइक कर दो सेशन को एंड शेयर इट विद योर ग्रुप्स, राइट? योर रिस्पेक्टिव ग्रुप्स हियर, प्लीज शेयर इट. चलो लेट्स ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन. Make the initial arrangement. The initial arrangement has nothing. It's very, very easy. Okay. Anyone who has completed the initial arrangement here? Done, Shravani? चलो let's check the initial arrangement. ठीक है, पहले initial arrangement बना लेते हैं, then we will be going to the next part of the question, which is about the final arrangement, that where do they make the movement here. Okay, so let's first check that where are they seated initially. So what is given here? 6 children are seated around a hexagonal part which is built in a way that there are two hexagons, inner and outer. The positions are marked as shown below. Okay, now you can see initially they were seated along the inner part. So they are seated along the inner part here, facing towards the center. Now A seat number is thrice of B seat number. So what are the possibilities for A and B? B seat number ka thrice is A. That means either 3 or 6 because the numbers are 1 to 6, right? So you can see this can be 1 or 2. Now B was immediate left of E. So if B is on seat number 1, E should be on seat number 6 because B is immediate left of E. And similarly, if he is on seat number 2, then E will be on seat number 1, as you can see from the diagram. Okay. After that, what is given? F is seated opposite to D, whose seat number was an even value. So you can see F is seated opposite to D. Now D has to be an even valued number. In the first case, where should we have? You can see here we have taken 3, we have taken 1, and we have taken 6, right? So you can see if we have to place people opposite to each other, the only possibility will be 2, 5. Isn't it? 2, 5 is the only possibility. And D should be even. That means D will be even here. And opposite to D, we will have your F, who is going to be 5. Okay, this is the first case here. In the second case, 6 and 2 are already taken. That means D should be on seat number 4. But opposite to seat number 4, we already have 1, which is not possible for your F, right? Because it is already taken here. That means this case is invalid. Hence, this is the valid case here. Hai na? So now let's place these people. That is, A is how much? A is 3, right? A is 3 here. Similarly, B is on seat number 1. So E is on seat number 6, right? This is your E. D is on seat number 2. This is your D. F is on seat number 5. This was your A here. So who is the remaining person? C. So C will be on seat number 4. Okay. So this is the initial arrangement that we have got. Now comes the final arrangement, right? A very easy question here. So this is the second part of the question. I hope everybody got the same initial arrangement. Now try the second part of the question, which is talking about the final arrangement, which is based on rolling of the dice. You can see the numbers are also given in here. The numbers rolled by A is 5, B is 3, and so on. Okay. Chalo, try the final arrangement now very quickly. Jaldi se try kariye. This is a very easy portion, guys. Again, a very, very easy portion. Whatever is written, you just have to do the same. Nothing at all. Done? Acha, chalo, let's try, right? Let's see if we are getting the right answer here or not and how this has to be done. Okay, so you can see E is having a dice which has numbers 1 to 6. Each person is rolling the dice only alphabetically once. That is, A is rolling the dice, then B is rolling the dice, and so on. Okay, and they are changing the positions as per the number they rolled. Conditions for their movements in the same sequence is as follows, right? So what is given here, you have to take it in the same sequence. Okay, same sequence में करना है. The person first to roll an even value, we know that they are rolling the this alphabetically, right? A B C D E and F, right? इस तरह से वो roll कर रहे हैं. What is A rolling? You can see A has rolled 5, B has rolled 3, C has rolled 6, D has rolled 1, E has rolled 2, and F has rolled 4. Now, who is the first person to roll an even value? Who is the first person to roll an even value? You can see here that A has rolled 5, so he has not rolled an even value. B has rolled 3, so he has not rolled an even value. Who is the first person to roll an even value? That is your C. Okay, C will be the first person to roll an even value here. D नहीं है सपना, D नहीं है, D ने तो 1 roll किया है. So the first person to roll an even value will be your C, because they are rolling the dice in the alphabetical order. तो पहला even number किसका आया है? C का आया है, right? So C has rolled 6 here. That is the first even value here of the 6 people. So that person moves to position number 6 of the outer part. That means C comes here. Okay, this is your C here. After that, the person second to roll an even value shifted to his immediate left. So where should this person, who should be this person, guys? The second person to roll an even value. Who should be this person? And also in the note also, if you check, it is given if any required position is already taken by another person during the movement, then the person remains at his original position. So right now you can see the person E, who is the second person, right? E is the second person who has rolled the even number, because 6 ke baad you can see D has rolled again 1, so that's an odd number. So the second person to roll an even one is E, right? So E ने roll किया है, but E cannot move towards his immediate left. Why? Because B is already at the position, है ना? So B is already there at that particular position. So as per the note, E will stay at his own position. He will not make the movement here. C has already moved from here. Okay. After that, let's check what is given. The person third to roll an even value moves to position number 4 of outer part. ठीक है, एक बार फिर से सपना देखो यहाँ पर क्या बोला है. इसमें बोला है the person who is rolling the second number, right? The person who is second to roll an even value. पहला इवन किसने रोल किया है? यू कैन सी A B C D E F, इस सीक्वेंस में रोल कर रहे हैं. So who is the first person to get an even value out of the 6 people? That is your C. So C is the first person to roll an even value. That is why he will move to position number 6 of outer part. तो C यहाँ से उठ के यहाँ पर आ गया. This is your C. Second person to roll an even value. Who is the second person in the sequence? You can see E is the second person. Because C has rolled 6. After that again D has rolled 1. Then E has rolled 2. So E is the second person to roll an even value. मतलब E को move करना पड़ेगा towards his immediate left. Okay, so E should move towards its immediate left. But that is not possible because right now you can see E and B are already here. So E cannot move to position number 1 of the inside part. Why? Because you can see it is given in the note that if a person is already there at the required position, मतलब वहां पर already B बैठा हुआ है उस chair पे, so E cannot sit on that particular chair. Okay, I hope this is clear. It's D नहीं है, E है ना. C के बाद कौन है next? E है. So you can see E is the person who has rolled the second number, which is even. You can see first person to roll an even value is C. Second person to roll an even value is E. Third person to roll an even value is F. Okay, I hope this is clear. So you can see we have to check the even values. So you can see the first person to roll an even value is C. The second person to roll an even value is E. And then the third person who gets an even value is F. So third person to roll an even value move to position 4 of the outer part. That means F will move to this position here. Okay. So you can see F comes to position 4. So F यहाँ से move, okay. He comes to the outer circle here. Okay. After that, let's come to the odd ones. The person first to roll an odd value. Who is the person first to roll an odd value? Guys, tell me quickly, who is the first person to get an odd value out of the given people here? कौन move करना चाहिए now? Who will be the person? The person first to roll an odd value moves to position 1 of the outer part. You can see that's your A, absolutely. So A has to be the first person here. So he got the first odd number, right? So that means he will be moving to position number 1 of outer part. So A will be coming here. So that means A moves from here and he goes to position 1 of the outer part. After that, who is the second one? But dice rolled from ABC and so on. Absolutely, Naveen. So dice rolled from ABC and so on. So the first person to roll an odd number, because you can see we have to take it in the same sequence. Like point number 1 has to be done and then point number 2 has to be done. So point number 1 was movements of even values. Okay, only of even values, and then comes odd values. So first the people who got even values, they moved, and then the people who got the odd values, they are moving. Okay. Now, who is the second person to roll an odd value? You can see that's your B, who rolled 3 here. Hai. So, the second person to roll an odd value shifted to his immediate right. That means B should be shifting towards his immediate right. Can B shift towards his immediate right now? Is the place where B has to move, is it vacant? You can see no, it's not vacant. It's taken by E here. So that means B stays at his own position. He cannot make a movement right now because that place is already taken. So B stays at his own position. He does not make a movement. After that, what is given? Then we have D, who is rolling the third odd number. So D is the person who is rolling the third odd number here. So the person third to roll an odd value moves to position number 3 of the outer part. So that means your D has to go to position number 3 of outer part. So D will come here and this will be the final arrangement. Are we clear, everybody, with this question? So you can see in the outer one, we will be having C, A, D and F, and the inner one we will be having your E and B. Are we clear, everybody? ये सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं, प्लीज बताइएगा. Everyone clear with this question? Clear? So you can see this was a question which had two parts. Absolutely doable question. Both parts were easy, but it will take some time to comprehend the question and then make the arrangement, right? Absolutely doable question. Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. So flattened floor based question. Let's try. I hope we are able to make this particular arrangement here. Not a very difficult one, guys. Yeah, Shavani, don't worry, try. चलो let's try it out. Okay, let's see that how this particular question is to be done. ठीक है, देखते हैं इसको साथ में करते हैं. Not a very difficult one, guys. This is just a question based on building, right? You can see flat and floor based question here, and the floors are such that we have 3 floors and every floor has 4 flats. That means you can see there are 12 flats in total and you need to place 9 persons. That means 9 persons are there and 12 flats are there. That means 3 of them will be vacant in here. तो 3 तो vacant होंगे, 3 of them will be vacant and rest have to be taken by these 9 persons. Now let's see what is given. Assume that the flats are built facing the north, right? So normal north, that is left and side, left and right will be as per the normal north here. So there are 3 vacant flats in the building and the rest of the flats were taken by each one person lived in each flat. Flat number 2 of first floor was vacant. Okay, so flat number 2 of first floor is vacant. That means this has to be vacant in here. Okay. After that, E's flat number is twice as that of D's flat number. So we know that E's flat number is equal to twice of D's flat number. So you can see the flat numbers are either 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this can be either 4 or this can be either 2. And similarly, D's flat number can be either 1, that is either 2 or either 1. Enough? Done? Chalo. So you can see that E can be either in flat number 4 and D is in flat number 2, or E is in flat number 2 and D is in flat number 1. Either of the 2 possibilities. What is given after that? Let's see. Okay, or dekhte hain. Then F lived in flat that was second to the left of A. So we know that F has to be second to the left of A. Okay, we'll use this later. Okay, we'll try this. और क्या दे रखा है? This is done. Okay. Then we have E lived on a floor just above A's floor. So E has to be immediately above A's floor. Now this does not mean that E and A should have the same flat number. It is just saying that E should be living on a floor that is immediately above A's floor. That means let's say if F and A are in floor number 1, then E will be in floor number 2. Similarly, if F and A are in floor number 2, then E will be in floor number 3 and so on. Sadhana, very good evening. उसके बाद देखो और क्या दे रखा है. Let's see. Then we have D's flat number was same as that of his floor number. So you can see D, we know that he is in flat number 2 or flat number 1. So that means his floor number should also be same. That is either D is in flat number 1, floor number 1, or D is in flat number 2, floor number 2. These are the only 2 possibilities here. In this case, when D is in flat number 1, E should have flat number 2, right? His E flat number will be 2 here. Similarly, in this case, when D is 2, that means E's flat number has to be 4. Okay. Kunal, good evening. So you can see these are the 2 possibilities that we are getting here. Okay. After that, let's see what is given here. In this case, when E is in flat number 2, he cannot be here because this is already vacant. This cannot be E. Why? Because we know that F is second to the left of A, and above them we have to place your E. And in ground floor, that is floor number 1, you cannot place your F and A. No place is there. That means in this case, F and A will be here in your flat floor number 2, and your E will come here. Okay. In this particular case, you can see this. Let's say if we have to take E on floor number 4, so you can see this is a possibility. That is, let's say this is a case here, that is F is second to the left of A is like this, and E is like this. This is one case. And similarly, we can have F is second to the left of A like this, and E is immediately above A's floor on floor number this one. Okay. Explain once. देखो, what is given here, we have just utilized only those hints here. First hint was that E's flat number has to be twice of D's flat number. So that means E is either 4, 2 and D is either 2, 1 because E is twice of D. Similarly, next one was that F has to be living in a flat that was second to the left of A, and E's floor number was one more than A's floor number. That is, E was living immediately above A's floor here. Okay. So first case we have taken when your this one, that is 2, flat number 2 of floor number 1 is vacant. That is directly given here. And it is also given that D's flat number and floor number should be same. That means when you take D as flat number 2, his floor number should be 2. And similarly, when you take D's flat number as 1, his floor number should be 1. So in the first case, if you are taking D here, then your E has to be here. That is flat number 2. Why? Because E is twice of D's flat number. So if D's flat number is 1, E's flat number will be 2. So either E has to be here or here. But E cannot be in this floor number 2 because he is immediately above A's floor. And A cannot come in ground floor here because there is no position to place your F second to the left of A. That means you will have F and A in this floor, right? Either 1, 3 or 2, 4. That we have not fixed in yet. But E is in this one, that is floor number 3, because E has to be flat number 2. So you can see this is a possibility, first possibility. In this case, when you take your D in flat number 2, you can see E has to be flat number 4. So E can be here also, like here we have taken, or E can be here also, right? Either of the two cases, because he has to be in flat number 4 and he has to be immediately above A's floor. So if E is on this floor, that means F and A will be here. And similarly, when E is on this floor, F and A will be here. Okay. So these are the three cases that we are getting currently. After that, what is given? G was third to the left of C, who was just below one of the vacant flats. That is, the flat number of C was same as that of the flat of the vacant one. Okay. So what is given here? We have G third to the left of C. Okay. G is third to the left of C. C is immediately below a vacant flat. So this is given here. Okay. So let's try out where we can place your G and C. In the first case, where should we have your G and C? You can see the only possibility will be G and C like this. And C is immediately below a vacant flat, right? That is the only possibility to place your G and C here. But the problem with this one will be now, we had to place your F and A in this one. And now we cannot place your F and A here such that F is second to the left of A. That means this first case now becomes invalid. है ना? ये तो invalid हो गया. That means now we are left with the two cases here. Again, let's try to place your G third to the left of C. In the second case also, that is this one, you can see you cannot place your G second to the left of C. Because here F is already there. If you place your G third to the left of C, not possible because E is already here. If you place your G and C like this, C has to be immediately below a vacant one, which is not possible. Hence, this is the vacant. This is the one that you will be getting here. Okay. Now your G is third to the left of C will be like this. This is your G third to the left of C. C is immediately below a vacant flat will be like this. Okay. So we are getting this kind of a possibility here. Okay. I hope everybody is getting the same arrangement. Okay. उसके बाद देखो what is given. B was second to the left of I. So B has to be second to the left of I will be like this. This is your B and I. Okay. Then we have H was to the immediate right of one of the vacant flats. So where should we place your H? The only possibility to place your H will be here. H is immediate right of vacant flat. So now that means this one has to be vacant because there are 3 vacant flats in this total building, right? So this will be the final arrangement that you guys should be getting. Are we getting the same arrangement, guys? Please let me know. Everyone clear? Clear? Getting the same arrangement? सबका same बन रहा है? Okay? चलो. Clear? Let's go to the next question. Next question based on your reverse syllogism. Let's have a look at this one. How can we say C is below vacant? He is below vacant. No, he is immediately below the vacant flat. What was given here? It was given that C, who was below the vacant flat, that is the flat number of C was same as that of the flat number of vacant flat. So C and vacant should have the same flat number. So C is also having flat number 4 and this vacant flat is also having the flat number 4. Right, Sapna? That is why C is immediately below a vacant flat such that their flat numbers are same. Okay? Chalo, next question, let's try. Same, absolutely great, Neeraj. Chalo, let's have a look at this one. Try this out. Tomorrow exam, many students taking rest. That has been for the past 3 days. I'm not getting any students in the class. But anyways, let's see. मैम कल मेंस है मेरा, इसलिए आज क्लास नहीं कर रहे हैं, जीए रिवीजन कर रहे हैं. कोई बात नहीं सौम्या. Absolutely, it's a good thing to do GA just before the examination, right? You have to rest just before the examination. So it's absolutely okay. No issues at all. And all the very best, guys, if you have the examination tomorrow. Sapna says it should be 1. Okay. Anything that we can directly eliminate here? कुछ directly eliminate कर सकते हैं क्या? Okay, Neeraj also is getting 1 here. Can we eliminate something directly? You can see here, it is all and this is no, right? Now to have a all, what should we have? In the statements, at least 2 alls should be there. Because to arrive at a all, there should be something like this, that like all A are B, right? All A are B and all B are C. So then only you can see that all A are C. So to have a definite all, there should be minimum 2 alls in the set of statements. 2 alls की जरूरत होगी. Similarly, to have a no, you should have at least 1 no or a only. तो no कैसे आएगा? या तो no से आएगा या फिर only से आएगा. Apart from that, there is no other possibility. है ना? So anything that can be eliminated here, you can see the second one can be directly eliminated. Why? Because to have a no, you should have a no or a only in the set of statements. Here you have some not. So from this some not, you cannot have a definite no. Okay, so that means this is eliminated. Similarly, the third is also eliminated because here we have 2 no's and 1 all. To have a definite all, there should be at least 2 alls in here. Hai na? So that means this is also eliminated. Hai na? Kshitij, it is just about the practice. The more you practice, the better you get. And I am here to help you out with very good questions on a daily basis. तो आप क्लासेस करो, आप देखोगे धीरे धीरे आपके पजल में कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डअप होता जा रहा है. तो ये प्रैक्टिस की बात है. जस्ट प्रैक्टिस ऑन अ डेली बेसिस, यू विल सी दैट यू विल इंप्रूव. ओके, चलो 2 and 3 तो एलिमिनेट हो गया. Now 1 or 4, right? Let's check the first one. Let's see. All pools are clean. What will happen? You can see all pools are clean will be like this. All pools are pencils. This was your pool here. Now pencil can be like this as well. Okay, this is a possibility. And similarly, pencil can be like this as well. Hai na? It is not necessary that this C has to be inside pencil. Your pool has to be inside your pencil, right? So that means all pencils are clean. That is not a necessity. Pencils could have been here as well. Hai na? So you can see how no is taken. Shravani, no can be there only when you have a no or a only in the set of statement, because it's a universal statement. To arrive at a universal statement, there should be a universal conclusion. To arrive at a universal conclusion in the set of statements, there should be another universal conclusion as well, right? To arrive at a no, there should be a definite no or a only, right? या तो no होना चाहिए या फिर only होना चाहिए. If either of them is not there, you can never have a definite no in the set of conclusions. Okay, so that is why we have eliminated the second one, because there is no, neither there is only. So that is why this is eliminated. Second is eliminated because of that reason. The third is eliminated because we do not have two alls in there. So to have a definite all, there should be at least two alls in the set of statements, which is not happening. That is why 3 is also eliminated. Now the first one we have seen that this was pool, this is your crane. So all pools are crane, but then we have all pools are pencils. So pencils can be like this also, but pencils can be outside crane as well. Because pool has to be inside pencils. It is not said that this crane has to be inside pencil. Okay. So here all pencils are crane. That is a possibility when you take your pencil as the inner circle. But if pencil is the outer circle, you will see that this all pencils are crane. That is not happening. That means ये भी गलत हो गया, है ना? Fourth देखो, all cranes are pools. Let's say this is your all cranes are pools. ठीक है? Then all pools are pencils. Okay, all pools are pencils here. So now if you check again, you can see all pencils are crane. No, it is all cranes are pencils. It is the other way around. So this is also invalid here. That means the answer has to be none of the above. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. So यहाँ पर first of all try to eliminate the options. Once you have eliminated, then make the cases for the remaining ones. Okay. Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. So critical reasoning on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Chalo, jaldi se try kariye. Let's see. And guys, one more information. Monday onwards, we will be having topic-wise sessions. Okay, we will be having critical reasoning, seating arrangement, coded direction sense, right? Input, output. So, हम topic-wise करेंगे Monday onwards. ठीक है? Chalo, let's have a look at this particular question. Quickly tell me which of the following should be the answer here. Try. Okay, Abhishek says it should be the fifth one. That is 1 and 2 are neutral, 3 and 4 are effects, 5 is an assumption. Okay, anyone else? Naveen says it should be the first one. Sapna says it should be second. Sapna says it should be 1. Okay. Chalo, now we have 2 people saying that it should be 1. Anyone else? Chalo, let's try it out. Okay, let's see what should be the answer. It actually will be option number 1. Neeraj, 3 nahi hoga, 1 hoga. Okay, let's understand why it is 1. Let's check. Freelancing is gaining immense traction and hence it is evident that there is something golden about it. With availability of many freelance platforms, India is observing sizable growth in the freelance industry. Okay, let's see. So first one says there are many things to admire about freelancing apart from the exceptional perks that it provides. So you can see that this is giving you a positive aspect, right? Positive aspect that it has absolutely great perks, and there are other things to admire as well apart from the perks that it provides. That means this is giving you a reason that why freelancing is gaining immense traction, why is freelancing becoming very better in the coming days, right? Why it has so many options in here, why people are going for freelancing. Because one thing is that it is providing a lot of perks. Apart from that, there are other things to admire as well. So this is giving you the positive aspects of freelancing. That is why it is giving you a reason here. Okay, so first one is giving you a reason, so that means first is the cause here. So where are the ones which are giving you first as the cause? You can see here we have first as a cause. This is first is a inference. No, this is not a inference, because nothing has been given here in the app. In the statement, there is nothing mentioned that it is providing you a lot of perks, right? It is gaining traction, it has a sizable growth, everything is given, but perks is provided, or there are things to admire apart from that. That has not been mentioned. So if it is not mentioned, if it is not even hinted out, then how can we infer the data? Okay, one is the cause. Again, you can see here also we have one is the cause, so third also can be there. Here also one is the cause, that means this is also a possibility. One is neutral. No, one is not neutral, it is the cause here. Okay, अब देखो second वाला check करो. An internship or a full time job in the relevant industry for a few months to get the knowledge quickly from others on how a particular domain works is the first step towards freelancing. So you can see this is talking about taking certain actions, right? Isn't it? This is talking about what should be done here, what should be the first step of freelancing. So you can see that you should either do an internship or a full-time job in the relevant industry, so that you gain experience of that particular field, and then you can freelance for people here. Anna? So this is talking about what are the necessary steps to gain the this one experience of that particular field here. So that means 2 is a course of action. So now you can see that first one may option 1 may we do not have 2, so it can still be the answer. In option number 3 we have 2 as the cause given in here, so this is not the answer. Okay, fourth में देखो 1 is the cause, 2 and 4th are course of action. So you can see 2 is a course of action. This also can be there. अच्छा, we'll check whether it is 1 or 4. ठीक है, we'll see. तो 4 को देखेंगे. ठीक है, we'll see whether 1 is the answer or 4 is the answer. I don't remember whether 1 is the answer. मैंने कह दिया था 1 is the answer, but we'll see whether it is 1 or 4. ठीक है, आगे देखते हैं. Freelancing gives one location independence. One can choose to work from home. Again, you can see this is showing you the positive aspects. That means this is again a reason that why freelancing is gaining the immense traction here. Why it is becoming so famous? Because you have the option for work from home, right? आप कहीं से भी बैठ के freelance कर सकते हो. So absolutely this is also a cause here. So 3 is also a cause, 3 is a cause here, and you can see in this 3 is neutral. That means this is not the one. So 4 is not the answer here. ठीक है, 4 क्या बोल रहा है? There is inconsistent cash flow involved with freelancing. Absolutely. So this is showing you a negative aspect here. So this is weakening the argument that freelancing is gaining immense traction. So you can see 4th is showing you a negative aspect of freelancing here. That means this is weakening the claim here. That means 4th is weakening the argument. So it has to be the first one. 5th क्या बोल रहा है? With each business coming online, freelancing is ready to go to a long way. So absolutely 5 is strengthening the argument, because you can see here we are also saying that it is having an immense traction. It is having an observable sizable growth. So again you can see because it is coming online, so freelancing is ready to go a long way here. So again this is showing you the positive aspect. So this is strengthening the data here. So this will be first one. Okay, the first is absolutely the right answer. Are we clear everybody, all those who are getting something else? Okay, so this is how you have to eliminate the answer, eliminate the options, and then answer the questions in CR. Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's check. So you have to tell here which of the following will be the inference. Okay, inference batana hai. Okay, which of the following inferences? This one, implicit. Chalo, let's try this. Aman, all the very best for the paper. Good night. Have a good sleep, and yes, all the very best. Okay, Sadhana says none is implicit. Okay. Aman, मैं भी सो जाऊंगी, don't worry. Only two. Okay, four means only two. That would actually be the right answer, guys, and good job here if you are getting only two here. The first one is actually confusing, right? First one may thoda sa confusion and Naveen. Why the first one will not be there? Let's see. So a recent study shows people who are 18 to 34 years old account for 40% of the crypto owners globally. The level of financial awareness in India already leaves something to be desired. That means it is not up to the mark. मतलब financial awareness कम है लोगों में, right? It is not up to the mark. There is still something more that we need, है ना? So you can see we still have something which is to be done, है ना? ठीक है? नहीं अमनदीप, ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है. So you can see that the people are still having a lot that they need to learn. They are not still financially aware. Complete awareness नहीं है, but that does not mean that they are unaware of it. Okay, it does not mean, this particular line does not mean that they are unaware of it. The level of awareness can be increased. Okay, that is to increase here. So there is a difference between unaware and increasing the awareness. Okay, be careful with this. When you add cryptocurrency to the mix and sell it as cool, the risk only grows manifold. The influencers and brand ambassadors of cryptocurrency could end up creating a trust bubble for something that is yet to fully understood, and when that bubble bursts, it could forever alter customers' behavior. So what is being said here? People are still not fully aware of this, right? And they are still doing it. They are still investing in cryptocurrency. Now why they are doing it? Because they feel it's cool, right? Cool unko lagta hai that it is, because others are doing, we will also do the same thing. They are not still financially aware that how it works, but still they are investing into cryptocurrency. Okay, so you can see here the first one. What is the meaning of first one? Some of the people who use cryptocurrency in India are financially unaware. Okay, now can we infer this data here? Totadi, please tell me, can we have this information here? Can we infer this data here? That is, they are financially unaware. When we are saying, when this line says that there is something which is desired, the financial awareness in India already leaves something to be desired. That means financial awareness had to be increased here. But that does not mean that they are completely unaware. है ना? Saying the first one, that is they are unaware, means that they are not at all aware. Okay, what is the meaning of unaware? That means zero awareness. But here, let's say that particular line may be saying that there are 20% of awareness and there is still 80% more to go, है ना? So this means that it is not completely aware. The people are not completely aware here. There is still more to have, है ना? But this particular inference means that they are completely unaware. They are not at all aware of this one, है ना? So this cannot be inferred from the data here that they are absolutely unaware here. Okay, they need to be more aware, but completely unaware, that is not the right inference here. Second, क्या बोल रहा है? People using cryptocurrency in India are doing so to stay in trend without having an actual understanding of how it works. Absolutely, that is what has been said here, that when you add cryptocurrency to the mix and sell it as cool, that means the risk only goes manifold. So what is the meaning of sell it as cool? That means you are just following the others here. So you are using cryptocurrency because you want to stay in trend. Others are having the same investment. You are also going for the same one. You have heard about cryptocurrency, so you are also just doing it. Enough? So that means the one answer here will be only 2 is implicit. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. Everybody clear? Everyone clear with this? Please let me know if we have any doubts. Okay? Chalo, next question. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Anyone who has completed the question here? Anybody? Chalo, let's try, right? Let's see how this particular question is to be done. So you need to first make the family tree and then you have to find that who is having how many samosas, right? A lot of samosas in here. So let's check what is given. Okay, let's see what is given here. So Pinku has 6 members in his family, naming Q, R, S, T, U, and V, and either both or none of the parents are alive for a particular child. So single parent is not an option. That means if a person has a mother, should be having a father as well. Okay. So Pinku was asked to bring 50 samosas, which were distributed among each of the family members. When he arrived with 50 samosas, he kept 7 of them and gave the rest to his wife. So that means, let's say this is Pinku. Okay. Pinku is a male person because he has a wife here. So he has a wife. Okay. Let's say wife. Okay. So gives the rest to his wife R. So this is R here. Okay. Option number 3. Chalo, we will check. So R is here. R kept 13 samosas and gave the rest to Q's husband. Q's husband kept 10 of them and gave the rest to his brother-in-law V. V kept some of them and gave 12 to his mother T. T gave 5 the rest to you. You who was Pinku's son. So you is Pinku's son here, right? So you is the son of Pinku. R was the grandmother of V. So R is the grandmother of V. That means we should have a person here also because we have only 6 persons, 7 persons actually, right? Because Pinku plus 6 other. That means we have 7 persons in here. So Pinku, this R has to be the grandmother of V. That means V has to be in this third generation. Okay. Now what is given? We have R kept 13 samosas and gave the rest to Q's husband. That means Q has a husband in here, right? So Q has a husband, that means Q is a female person, so has a husband. Okay. Q's husband kept 10 of them and gave the rest to his brother-in-law V. So that means this husband has a brother-in-law. You can see that V is coming in third generation. That means this Q and this Q's husband should also be there in the third generation. Now we should have only 7 persons in here, that is Pinku plus 6 others. And also for every person there should be 2 parents, right? For every child there cannot be a single parent. That means we will have something like this. Let's say this is there. And then we have 2 children. One of them is V here. One of them is Q, who is a female. And she is married to somebody. Now how are we getting? How many people are we getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can see we are getting the this family tree for the 7 persons. So what is given here? Brother-in-law V. So V is the brother-in-law of this person. Okay. After that, what is given? Q's husband kept 10 of them and gave the rest to his brother-in-law V. V kept some of them and gave 12 to his mother T. So you can see that V is having a mother who is your T. That means T will be this person. Now who is the only person remaining? You can see we are left with your P here, right? Not P. Q is there, R is there, S is not there. So that means this Q's husband will be S, right? So this is the family tree that you will be getting here. So now let's find the samosas. That is, how do we have the samosa? Okay. Pinku is husband of R and U is the son of them. Absolutely. So you can see this is the family tree that you will be getting. So now let's find that who is getting how many samosas. Okay. So when he arrived, you can see Pinku is having how many samosas? Pinku arrived with 50 samosas here. Okay. So when he arrived with 50 samosas, he kept 7 of them. So Pinku is keeping 7 of them. That means how many samosas did he pass? He will actually pass 43 samosas in here. Okay. Because he is keeping how many? 7 he is keeping. So he passes 43 samosas and gave the rest to his wife R. Okay. So R gets 43 samosas in here. Now R kept 13 samosas. So R is keeping 13 samosas in here. So how many did R pass? R ने कितना पास किया होगा? 43 minus 13. What is that value? 43 minus 13 is 30. So that means she is passing 30 samosas in here. ठीक है? तो R ने कितने समोसे पास किए? 30 samosa. Now she is passing 30 and gave the rest to Q's husband. Who is Q's husband? That is your S. That means S receives 30 samosas in here. Now Q's husband kept 10 of them. So S ने कितना रखा? 10 samosas रखे. And that means he is passing how many samosas? He is passing 20 samosas here. So he passes 20 samosas and gave the rest to brother-in-law V. Okay. So V को दिया उसने. So you can see he passes the 20 samosas to V. V kept some of them. So हमें नहीं पता उसने कितना रखा. He kept some of them and gave 12 samosas. So he is giving 12 samosas to his mother T. So can you tell me how many samosas did V keep here? V ने कितने समोसे रखे हैं अपने पास? Because he received 20 samosas. He is giving away 12 samosas. That means how many did V keep here? V ने कितने समोसे रखे guys? How many did he keep? V. How many did we keep here? You can see that will be 20 minus 12. That is equal to how much? 8. So that means we kept 8 samosas in here. Okay. After that, what is given? T kept 5 of them. So you can see T is keeping 5 samosas in here and gave the rest to U. So she is receiving 12, right? She is receiving 12. That means how many will she give away? So 12 में से 5 क्या? That means 7 is there. So U is receiving 7, one who was Pinku's son. So you can see you received 7 samosas finally, right? So this is the complete arrangement here. Now, which of the following is true on the basis of the blood relation given in here? T minus U hash R. Let's check whether this is true. Everybody is getting option number 3. T minus U means T is the wife of U. You can see absolutely T is the wife of U. That is fine. U hash R. Hash means son. So is U the son of R? You can see yes, U is the son of R. That means 3 is absolutely right here. Are we clear with this question, guys? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this question. Everybody clear? Everybody clear with this one? Chalo, we'll do one more question and then we will wrap up the session. चलिए जल्दी से बताएं what is the logic for this? What is the logic here? Yes, Shravani. Doubt? Tell me, what is the doubt? What was the doubt, Shravani? Tell me. How we get 7? Just a second, guys. How did we get 7? Because here you can see that T is keeping 5. Okay. So if T is keeping 5, she is receiving 12. So she has received 12 samosas. She gives away 5. That means how many did U is receiving? So you can see 12 minus 5. That gives you 7. Okay. Chalo. Next question. Very quickly on your screen. Quickly give me the value for this. That is how. What is the logic for the arrangement here? What is the logic for the arrangement? If you see, it will become easy if you try to compare, because at least you will be able to understand. Like let's say Q got no samosas. Actually, he got no samosas. That is true. So you can see here, like let's say we have sector here and sector here. Similarly, if you see, we have the here and the here. So if you compare the two, you will see that the sector is common, right? The sector. So inka nikal lo and then try to understand that what is the logic here. So what is common between the two? You can see 25 percentage 3, 25 percentage 3. Similarly, 6 at the rate 11 is not there, 37 asterisk 6 is there. That means we have these two which are common. So 25 percentage 3 and 37 asterisk 6, right? These are the two things here. So now try to understand how are we getting which is for which one, that still we do not know. Okay, if you find here, you can see the is here. So the में कौन सा वाला है? You can see we have 25 percentage 3. That means the is for 25 percentage 3 and sector is for 37 asterisk 6. So now try to see that why did we have a 25 here? Why did we have a 3 here? Why do we have a 37 here? Why do we have a 6 here? Any logic that we can find? 3 and 6, that's very easy to understand. Why do we have 3 for the or 6 for sector? उसके लिए तो कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है. You can see that we can understand very easily. Absolutely, that is right here. Good job, Naveen. So how did we get this T that is 25 here? 25 is nothing but the sum of the position value of the first and the last letter. The is what? This is your 20. This is your 5, right? So we get a 20 plus 5, that is equal to 25. Similarly, sector में this is 19 and this is 18. So 19 plus 18 gives you a 37. Hai? So first plus last, that is absolutely right. And similarly, the last number that we have here, 3 or 6, that is nothing but the word length. Hai? So you can see the number that is the second number is referring to the word length here. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now go for the special character. Like let's say we know that how we are coding the values. So let's say if we have percentage here, try to find where else do we have percentage. Do we have another percentage here? No, we do not have. Chalo at the rate dekhte. 6 at the rate 11. Then we have 6 at the rate 3. So 6 at the rate 11 is for which one? Something that is having a sum of 6 and has 11 characters. That is your agriculture, right? So agriculture was 6 at the rate 11. Similarly, 6 at the rate 3. Which is 6 at the rate 3? Something that is 3 characters. You can see that's your R. Now tell me, what is common between agriculture and R? What is common between agriculture and R? Do we have something that is common between the two? Because we have to find the special character. So wherever you come across at, like let's say 20 at the rate 5. So 20 at the rate 5 is for which one? That is word length 5. Which is word length 5 here? You can see that's your areas, right? So areas is the one. So again, what is common between the three? Anything that is common between the three? Why everything has at the rate here? Anybody? So you can see at the rate is showing you the first character of the word, है ना? Because you can see here everything is starting with A, है ना? Everything here, agriculture, R, areas, this is starting with the A here. So that means we are talking of the first character. So the special character is nothing about, it is the first character here, right? First alphabet here, right? So first alphabet को हमने code किया है. Okay, I hope this is clear. So now let's say if we have to code emotion, तो emotion का क्या code होना चाहिए? You first have to find a special character for E. So which is the special character for E here? Where do we see E? You can see employees is here, right? So employees से special character निकाल सकते हैं. Okay, 25 percentage 3 refers to letter count. Absolutely, Naveen. So you can see employees may, it will be E plus S, that is 5 plus 19. So we should have a 24. You can see 24 by 9. By is there. So by means E here. Okay. So that means you can see E is what? E has to be by. So that means we should have a by here. And emotion may, this is your 5, this is your 14. That means we should have a 19 as the first one. And similarly 19 here. And similarly, how many characters do we have? You can see we have 7 characters. So this will be 19 by 7. That is option number 2. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everyone clear? Everybody clear? Okay? Clear, everyone? Chalo. So this is for your homework. Okay? Once again, okay. So how did we find it? Shravani, what is not clear? Last one. Dekho, what was the logic? There are 3 logics to it. The first logic is that how did we get the first number? The first number is nothing but the sum of the first and last. This is nothing but the sum of the first and last. Okay. And the second number is what? Second number is the word length. Okay. Second number is the word length here. Okay. And the special character is denoting the first alphabet of the particular word. Okay. This is the logic here. Now, how did we understand that the special character is showing you the first alphabet? We have compared everything where we have common characters. Like here you can see we have 6@11. Similarly, we have your this one 6@3, and we have a 6@3 here. We have a 20@5 here, right? So wherever you have @ you have compared those values. So you can see 6@11 has been used for agriculture. 6@ has been used for 6@3 has been used for R, and 20@5 has been used for areas. Okay. So how did we understand here that what is happening? You have to see what is common between the 3. That is what is common between agriculture, R, and areas. So you can see the only thing that is common between the 3 is that it is starting with A here. So that means we are talking of the first alphabet. So now if you have to code emotion, you will have to find what is the code for E. And that you can generate from employees, right? So employee ka code nikalo. You can see employees is E plus S. That means 5 plus 19. So it should have a 24 as the first number. So you can see we have a 24 by 9 here. So that means the special character by is denoting your E. Okay, I hope this is now clear. Chalo. This is the last question that we will do. This is a very easy question. Uske baad homework question, and then we will wrap the session. Chalo jaldi se batao what is happening in here. Ye batao. What is happening in here? You can see how do we arrive at 40 from 54? How do we arrive at 42 from 37? From 82 to 32? What is happening in here? Anybody? क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पर? कोई बताएगा what is the logic for step number 1? How did we get it? If you check, this is nothing but product into 2. You can see 5 into 4 is 20 and 20 into 2, right? So this is nothing but product ka double. So product into 2. So product of the digits 5 into 4 20, 20 into 2 is 40. Similarly 37, 7 3s are 21, 21 into 2 is 42. 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 6 3s are 18, 18 2s are 36, 8 4s are 32, 32 into 2 is 64, 7 1s is 7 into 2 14, right? So you can see this is product into 2. What about step number 2? Again, very easy. What is step number 2 here? You can see we are getting the inputs from these two numbers, 40 and 42. How do we arrive at a 10 here? This is very easy. How do we arrive at a 10? Sum, absolutely sum of the digits. This is nothing but sum of digits. बिल्कुल sum of digits. आगे तो step number 3 और 4 तो दिख ही रहा है. What is happening in step number 3? What is happening in step number 3? This is 10 into 2, right? This is into 3. This is into 4. This is into 5. This is into 6 and so on, right? So into 2, into 3, into 4, into 5, into 6. That is the logic that they have applied for step number 3. What about step number 4? Anybody? Step number 4. What is happening in step number 4 here? Anyone for step number 4? You can see these are your perfect squares. 4, 36, 121, 196. How do we get that perfect square? Why we have taken only 4 here? Because this is the sum of the digits square, right? So 2 plus 0 is 2. So 2 square is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. So 6 square is 36. 5 plus 6 is 11. So 11 square is 121. 9 plus 5 is 14. So 14 square is 196 and so on, right? So this is nothing but sum of digits का whole square. I hope this is clear, everybody. Okay? So these were few questions that we had for today. This is for your homework. In the comment section, you have to mention that which of the following is sufficient to answer the question. That is, was G seated neighboring A, right? So this is for your homework, guys. In the comment section, you have to mention the answer in the section. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, feel free to talk to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you out with it. Okay? So guys, please remember every day 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. we are having these mains level session. Monday onwards, we will be talking about complete topic wise discussion, right? So Monday and Tuesday, we will be doing critical reasoning. Do not miss it out because you need some good questions and practice for critical reasoning. So do not miss out the sessions of Monday and Tuesday. We will be having CR on Monday and Tuesday topic wise. Okay. So चलो thank you so much. मैम डेटा सफिशिएंसी के क्वेश्चंस करवाना है बिल्कुल बिल्कुल नीरज, don't worry, we will be doing topic wise now. Okay, so we will be having data sufficiency, everything topic wise karenge next week onwards. Okay, so thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, feel free to talk to me on Telegram. The channel is Reasoning by Nikita. तो ये channel जरूर से join कर लेना सब लोग. Reasoning by Nikita. Okay, so thank you so much guys. I'll see you again with another session. So please take care, stay safe, have a great day. As